Show me how. All right, this is more like a livestock ament instead of a barn dominium. How about a livestockament? Like an apartment conversion from livestock. So I'm opening the door. All right, this is the lintel. So I'm gonna put one up here, twice as thick. I'm going 3/8. I've opened this up a little bit to put in some really nice doors that I will show you. And I'll show you how to pop those in. That's a double wide door. Got a great deal, another deal at Habitat for Humanity. Let's get to the point. Plumbing. So I had to go through the footing. All right. And you can use a couple different types of roto hammers. That's clean, rebar still intact. You can see the drain line. Here's, ironically, even though I was aware of that, with this, there is the main drain, which is encased in this pipe coming off the second floor. So that's gonna be a beauty of a tie-in. I'll show you that afterwards in another video, and you'll use a Santee, okay? Probably dripping down, or I'll have to Y, either way. Okay, so that's what it looks like on this side. And I'm not gonna edit if I can help it. All right, so this is what you're gonna be up against. So here's a toilet, your waste bin, and I went a 3 to a 4 so I could get closer to the wall so I didn't have to fur out as much. Okay, this is a shower. This is your stack, so I can vent off of this. I'll reduce down and go to 2-inch. I probably could have reduced down earlier than that Santee. I could have reduced down to a 2-2-2 and then vent up, okay? And I believe now you can vent out, direct vent out, rather than go all the way through up to the roof. In Arizona, you can use an air adjusting valve or an air admittant valve, is really what they're called, air admittance. And it goes on the end of your vent pipe. So you could terminate anywhere without going outside. And then your Santee for a kitchen sink or a vanity sink, and then a kitchen sink or a little kitchenette type sink, wet bar, okay? So this is what's going on. Coming over here to a shower, and I'll show you what it looks like when I tie this in. Remember, slope 1/4 inch on 2-inch, at least 1/8 to 1/4 on 4-inch pipe. Your setback will be basically 13. I go 13. To be exact, it's 12, but 13 allocate. Factor in a 1/2 inch for drywall or 5/8. This is 19. Why? Because fur out in the wall. 5.5 inches, 1/2 inch drywall, that's 6-inch. 12 is 18. I go 19. That's why this is farther out. Okay, so you have to remember to calculate or compensate for whatever you're going to be doing as far as your finish work. Tiles, stone, drywall, etc. Same way here, I came off like 21 and the tub's really 16 or a shower. I'm gonna put it in there and then I will show you what it looks like finish. So don't go anywhere. Okay, so here's the inside. That's what it looks like. I just put a bucket over here, but they have actual hardware or a jig, basically a template to box in your shower so you can move it around depending on what kind of a tub you go with, which obviously you should have all this ahead of time. I don't, because I'm winging it. And then again, there's the whole branch. That's your branch drain right there. And which allows me to tie right into it because it runs down the wall and then out. And this is always the hardest, is all your drainage and everything. So it's gonna be great. Okay, so this is the final product basically before you're going to pour the concrete. So this is that template that was made so you don't have your, you keep a little bit of spacing, distance from your concrete, your pour to your drain pipe. Toilet, Santee coming out, pick up anything you want at that point. All right, and then vents coming up, gas line, okay, and that's it, folks. Tied in really nice outside, excellent. You can see they're snapping their lines all around. Perfecto here. And then this is the tie-in. Okay, this is the tie-in right here, where the drain connected. And I wanted you to see how I stub out a little bit off of my Santee. It's the best way to do it. Stub out, all right? That way you've got a little bit of meat on there if you need to go back and fix something, rather than join it perfectly together. All right, also those bands, you don't want to over torque them. All right, but it really came out nice. All right, show me how. Just showed you how to do rough plumbing. Not a barn dominium. How about a Livestockament? Livestockament instead of an apartment. All right, show me how. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, follow, comment, disseminate.